Hey, what's going on? This is Gary Brackett here. And I was fortunate enough last weekend to do an event with a whole bunch of entrepreneurs, and they asked some phenomenal questions. And while we couldn't get to everyone's question or really get into detail on exactly some of the answers and really practical steps, I want to do a better job of being a resource for small businesses. I myself am a small business owner on a restaurant chain with franchisees, also on a speaking business, also on real estate. So I've dabbled in a lot of things, and I have pretty good experience when it comes to small business. What you should do, what you shouldn't do. Had a lot of successes, a lot of failures. So I want to give you some tips. So I'm trying to give you like a tip a day, right? Hold me accountable. And if you have some questions, ask them below, and I do a good job of answering them. So the first question that we were asked at the event was from a young lady, and she was asking about people wanted to haggle with prices, right? People wanted to ask for discounts for your service, for your skill, for your product. And it's tough as a small business owner. You know, you're not always making the top profits because what you can afford to buy and the price you have to buy it at, you're not making the most margin, right? You could buy more product, you get it at a better price. So I get it. So you can't necessarily compete with some of the bigger guys when it comes to pricing. And when people ask for a discount, you're like, what the, like, just give me what I'm asking you for. So a few things, right, to try to help you out in this area because I know it's tough. The first thing is, you ready for it? Don't get upset. I know it's tough. You worked hard for your business, for your service, whatever it is. And when people ask you for a discount, you typically want to get angry and upset. And I just don't think it's worth it, right? Some people are just wired like that, that they're always looking for a deal. And I think you just have to accept that as a business owner and kind of like factor that into your model, right? People are going to be looking for deals. And honestly, as a business owner, if I could go to my vendors and negotiate on prices, you best believe I'm going to negotiate as well. So it's just part of the game when you're in business. People are going to want to negotiate prices. So don't get an attitude about it. Like, have a game plan, have an approach. My approach is typically really asking what exactly they want to get. So depending on exactly what they want, that price could get adjusted. Now, if you want the premium service pricing, then absolutely not. Like, you got to pay for it. But we can negotiate typically on terms on exactly like what am I offering you, what exactly the package it is. Because when you just talk to price and most people just buy on price, they're going to ask you a price, you give them your price, they don't like your price, they're just going to walk away. A better question as a small business to ask, what exactly are you looking for? And once you get those details, you can start working out numbers in your head and figure out if there's any wiggle room or not for that price point. So, like for instance, like example, I'm a professional speaker. I get paid pretty well to go out and speak. And this is something I've been working on for the last 10 years. So just like not overnight. However, on some occasions, I get asked for speaking engagements that's not necessarily in my budget. How do I approach this? Well, it's all about supply and demand. So if the demand was extremely high, either for my time or either for my talents in the speaking field, and I can always get the price that I want, then of course I never lower my price. But sometimes, you know, your demand's not quite there. And then there's a supply. There's someone willing to pay you something. So oftentimes I get, asked, and if it fits into my schedule and it's a group or individual that I know, like, and trust, that we have a relationship, then absolutely, I'll go do it for less of what my normal fee is. One, because I'm building a relationship, and two, because I'm just taking advantage of my time. So really factor that into your business model in terms of when and what you could cut prices and how that looks like. The next thing I would tell you to do is have like a standard discount in mind. Have a standard discount in mind, like what is something that you're willing to offer that's not going to hurt you, that you already factored into your costs, you already did your math on it. If you offer them 10% off, you're still going to make your money. What's that offer? I would definitely start there. And then as you continue, if that doesn't work, then at some point you have to make a decision whether or not that is going to be smart for your business to continue in that relationship. I'll tell you though, a lot of different things that you can do, right? So if you're a small business, you're just getting started, what you need more than anything is authority. And what I mean by that, you need referrals for your business. You need testimonials for your business. So it might be a situation where you did someone a favor and lowered their price, but in return they gave you a testimonial, be it video, be it written, whatever that is. That testimonial could be worth far more valuable than them paying you full price, especially if their name carries weight and if they have a good reputation themselves. Right, so definitely be in the business of asking for referrals and testimonials, especially if someone's lowering your price. But I think one of the things you want to get used to as a business owner is people haggling prices. And the best advice that I would give you, and this is golden, this is going to be the last key, and that's to really work on your value stack. Really try to get the conversation away from price and more about your services, your product enhancers, things that you're going to add value to that relationship, to that service, to that product, and why yours is the best. Is it a product in beauty and it's organic, or it's healthy, or it's natural, or it's plant-based? Is it a beard product and it's organic and it doesn't have a smell, or the smell is fantastic? Whatever it is, really try to focus on your product enhancers, because at the end of the day, businesses are tough and you don't want to get in a rat race and be a commodity. You want to figure out what exactly you do well, and anytime someone talks to you about price, really start honing in on exactly what separates your product and service from everyone else. And if you do that successfully, you will continue to be in a position where your demand for your product or service exceeds your supply, and then you can name your price. But in the beginning, you're just not going to be there. You're going to have to build up to that. And it's okay. Everyone starts from somewhere. So don't get mad. Don't get upset, right? Let's talk about your product features and enhancements, and really do a good job of looking at your opportunity cost. How much money, margin, like net profit, cash that you're making from this transaction. And if it's positive, and if it's not hurting you, and if you have the time and the availability, and if they're going to give you a testimonial, then you should reconsider just saying no, just walking away. And you should start doing business in a way that's smart and in a way that's going to give you a chance to scale. All right, this is Gary Brackett. This is one of my business tips. If you like this message, please like, comment, or share below. And for more information, you can go to my website at garybrackett.com, where I'm going to be giving you tips and blogs and other information about how you could be a champion entrepreneur, CEO, and champion in your life. All right, I'm Gary Brackett, and I hope you go out there and win the day. I'm out.